Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
How you doing, Paul? I had a great time in Abilene the other day.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. It's an honor to have you on the air, and welcome back to Abilene, Texas. Glad you got to stop by for at least for a little bit.
I loved it. I made 31 towns in Texas in this campaign.
Oh, my goodness. You're busy.
I worked hard. I believe in my candidate. I think she's the best qualified person I've had a chance to support in decades, and I think she has the best economic program and the best health care program, and clearly be the best commander-in-chief.
Well, awesome. Now, if all this comes through in the of course the best possible outcome, and Senator Clinton, your wife, makes it into the White House, what is going to be your technical title?
I honestly don't know. I think there's a protocol office in the White House that decides that, but I'm more interested in seeing whether we can win this race first. I don't care what they call it. The most important thing is, I think if she does win and her energy and jobs plan passes, and her health care plan passes, I think we'll have more jobs and more prosperity when she's president than we did when I was president.
Yeah. Well, sounds good. Because you had an unprecedented presidency. Lots of success, of course, both in economic and peacetime than was seen in a long time. So that's going to be a high rank to be able to meet up to. But I think it can be done.
I do too. The reason is we have so many jobs that we can create in America, and right here in Texas, going for energy independence. You're already the #1 state in the country in wind energy, for example.
Right.
But you could double, triple, quadruple that if the transmission lines were refigured so you could feed all this wind power in the transmission lines and either make Texas more energy self-sufficient or even sell it out of state. And one of the big parts of her energy program is to fund the redoing of a lot of these transmission lines so it can go where the clean energy, the energy of the future is. So that would really help Texas a lot, and it would help local governments a lot. That you could have local governments all over Texas setting up their own windmills and using it to defray local property tax burdens, for example, or to invest in better schools, or do a lot of things. There's so many things we can do and create jobs and raise incomes out of energy independence. And that will create millions and millions of jobs in every state in the country, in every rural area as well as every urban area. So that's just one thing that I think is very important. That and the fact that clearly, with all these problems in the world, she's the best qualified to bring our troops home from Iraq, take care of the veterans, rebuild the military, and go after the real war on terror against Al-Qaeda.
Awesome. Well, sounds good, and best of luck to you, and of course Senator Clinton. And I hope you guys have a safe trip throughout all of this journeying and whatnot. And
I will. Let's not forget now. There's 45 minutes left to vote, and then afterward, everybody in Texas can vote twice at 8,000 precinct conventions. So there'll be sites in Abilene where, if you voted earlier, if you vote today, you can go back tonight, and 35% of the delegates, more than a third, are going to be selected tonight. So if you're strongly supporting Hillary, I hope you'll care enough to vote twice. It's the only place in America you can vote twice without breaking the law.
Wow.
So have a good time and vote twice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.